Hi folks, and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. So after waiting 15 days, why is my hair? My hair. But yeah. After waiting 15 days for this to arrive in the post, it finally came today, and I've mentioned this in a couple of videos in the past, and I'm actually glad it finally came today. So what I'm actually talking about is this. I Love Blackpool Destination Guide 2022. I've been waiting, as I said, 15 days for this to come through just so I can do this video, and just because I just wanted it anyway, just to see what was on. I want to give you a bit of a read through this now. I did try and film some clips, but my camera was too laggy and stuff. So what I want to do is, I've got the brochure on my phone. I'm going to screen record my screen on my phone, and then we're just going to go through it together online, and then I'm just going to pop this away because it still smells brand new and I don't want this to be ruined. So I'm going to pop this away, and then we're going to have a bit of a read through of the brochure online. But I've had a quick flick through this. There's some good stuff in here, which I'm looking forward to reading through and just letting you know about. If you do have one of these, give it a good read through. I'm gonna give it a read through later on and tonight, once I've sat and sort of like recorded the video, because I'm gonna do a voiceover when I'm screen recording the screen. So yeah, I'm glad this survived, and yeah, let's get on with it. Hi folks, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. I don't know why I said that, because I already introed the video. So let's take a look through the Blackpool Destination Guide 2022, shall we? So this is the front cover. I took a picture of this sign personally myself when the Lightpool Festival was on, and Blackpool was quite busy. So I'm glad that I have that photo. So let's turn to the first page. So here we have a picture of the central pier, I think it is, with the big wheel. Now the big wheel has been dismantled because it is due to be restored, and I know central pier is getting a much bigger wheel and a brand new wheel. I think early next year, I think it was announced. But as you can see, the water is no longer there because that one obviously caught fire. But again, oops, what was that? So that's in the way. Let's move that out of the way. There we go. So yeah, that was in the way, and then obviously you've got the coastline there leading up to Fleetwood, and then this side of the page is the just the sort of like the information and stuff about like what we need to know. And then here is the page of the contents. So you got the lots to do in 2022. World class events, which we'll get onto a little bit further on in the video, in the brochure rather. And then you've just got stuff like, access all areas, animal magic. It does say about the zoo in here as well. And then you've got obviously the spas and the eateries and hotels and stuff like that. So the first thing that I'll come to is the Valhalla thing, which is part of the Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Valhalla has been around for quite a long time. I've never personally been in the Pleasure Beach myself, but it is something that I'm thinking about doing this year. I'm not sure whether you need tickets or anything to get into it, but it is something that, I want to sort of like do this year, just to sort of have a bit of a walk around, and I can film it for you folks as well. My first time going in Pleasure Beach. I did go in there when I was younger, but that was like when I was like 12, 10, 12, and I really didn't like the big rides, but now I'm 24, maybe I can go get myself into there. And then here we have the Peter Rabbit exhibition, which is going to be new next to the Madame Tussauds, sort of the Madame Tussauds attraction. Okay, and then in the bottom right corner is a little bit about the new hotel that they are building. As most of you who live in Blackpool know, they did knock down the old Wilkinson's building, and there was a multi-storey car park attached to that at the back, to build this new hotel, which is going to be the tram terminal as well, which you may not see from the artist's impression. Pause the video if you have to, just sort of like, make the picture a little bit bigger, or screenshot it to make it a bit bigger. But there was a couple of concept arts out there just for this layout. I'm actually looking forward to it being finished, because the past few times I've been past, they were still building it and stuff. But the last time that I passed it, there was a massive amount of work done on that building. So they're obviously a little bit further ahead than they obviously thought. Oh god. And then here we have a picture of the pleasure beach. Again, probably a drone picture. And it just says something about the seasons there. And then of the beach, I think that's a sunset or sunrise of Blackpool. A sunset probably, because by the looks of it, it looks like there was a big bit of a concert going on. Due to the light switch on at the bottom there. And then there was a picture of the World Championships, Fireworks World Championships, and then we have the picture of the Aqualux boxes, which had neon lights in it, which were filled with liquid, and they were carried around on a truck around Blackpool, around the streets of Blackpool. And then the World Fireworks Championships, which I obviously filmed for you all. I think it was last year. I think, yes, September, October of last year, I think it was, or November it was, I think, that I filmed that video. So the next page is what's the sort of do in 2022. So we've got the illumination switch on, which is September 2nd. Ride the lights, which I've been thinking about doing, but I just need a bike because I've not actually got a bike. So I just need it for like one night. I'm not sure whether someone will be able to lend me one, or because I'll more than likely, end up riding down to Poppool on my own on the bike, and then obviously riding back, or just trying to get a lift back or something. And then we have the illuminations, which is September 2nd to January 2nd, and then the World Champions, the Fireworks Championships, which is September, October time, and the dates are yet to be announced. And then just a couple of other events here. We've also got Rebellion and Blackpool Pride, and then the Lightpool Festival. This thing really excited me because I knew it was going to be back this year, and I really liked it. When I went to film the Fireworks Championships, I actually got invited into the Winter Gardens just at the end of the night, because there was some Lightpool pieces in the Horseshoe Pavilion at the back, and then obviously inside the pavilion itself. So I just had a bit of a nosy around there. This was like nearly 10 o'clock at night, but it was just so busy in Blackpool that I just had to go and have a look at this, because this sort of really interested me. And then we also have the Christmas by the Sea there. A little bit about a new musical called The Osmonds as well, and then just a couple of other key shows like Gangster Granny and Grand Theatre, and then you got Perfect there, and Stephen Stamen's Anything for Love. And then here we have all the shows that are going to be coming to the Winter Gardens this year. There's quite an array of shows actually. There's quite a lot. The one that I'm most interested in is Tim Peake Magic Journey to Space, and then obviously don't know what else I'd choose actually from out of there. Just probably the Tim Peake one, because I'm interested in space and stuff, as you may already know. And then the Jersey Boys here, which is another show going to the Winter Gardens this year. And then we have a little bit about the Pleasure Beach. This is a brand new ride, and it's a wide then. Brand new ride called Enzo, which is part of the Pleasure Beach for this year. I'm not sure whether they're building it or it's at the beginning of being built. I'm not too sure, because I don't really follow the news of the Blackpool Pleasure Beach. I just follow the news around Blackpool and stuff, of that, like key events that I'm interested in going to. And then we've got the Rapture Hot Eye show there. A little bit more about Valhalla, back for 2022 show this year, and then a little bit about making magical memories. I've still got to read through this book, read it all, because I literally got it this morning, so I just need to sit and read it through tonight. And then here we have a little bit about the trams, Ride the Lights, and then bits and stuff about the pier and Blackpool Zoo as well. And then here we have the Visit Blackpool Instagram. I think it looks like the Instagram or Facebook, probably Instagram, of all the pictures that they have took this year from Blackpool, including Christmas by the Sea, the Tower, obviously Lightpool Festival as well, and the fireworks show as well. So they're really good photos actually. And then the Poppool Tower. Now this is the one of the things I want to do this year, is go up Blackpool Tower, because I've never actually been up it, and I hold my hands up to that. I've never been up Blackpool Tower. I think my mum has a couple of times, but she passed away in 2018. If some of you don't know, but I really want to get up this year. I did look on the website and it's like £7 or £10 for a single person, because I'll also film it as well, just at the top, and I just want to be able to stand on the glass floor. But I'm just more interested in the Blackpool Tower than the dungeons and the circus. Hear a little bit here about the Blackpool Fireworks Championships, which was awesome. Don't know who took these pictures, but they're really, really good. And then a little bit, about the Christmas by the sea as well, which was also good. And this is just a little list of free things to do in Blackpool as well. Stanley Park, I've been to there a couple of times. That is a nice picture. That and again, that wheel it would have already been dismantled. I'm not sure whether they're dismantling it now, but they will be replacing it with a brand new one, possible, and a much bigger one. No. And possibly it's going to be like the London Eye size, apparently. So it's going to be, a big whopper of a wheel. And then just a little bit about, don't know what that is. And then here is my favourite place in Blackpool, Hounslow Shopping Centre, where I spend most of my time, where you will probably find me, up in the homeware section of Primark. Obviously you've got the list of shops and stuff. You've got Primark, JD Clark's next to yours, Forest Island, New Look, River Island, Deichmann, and the perfume shop, as well as you have Costa and stuff as well. I think it mentioned there. Yeah, Starbucks, Cafe Nero and Costa. I like Starbucks. I've never tried it. I obviously have tried it, but just these Starbucks cans and stuff that you can get from Asda. But I've never actually been into a Starbucks, so maybe this year is going to be the time that I try Starbucks. And then it just shows you all the listings of the multi-storey car park and stuff, which has over 770 spaces, which is mental. And then here we have the House of Cards, with a backdrop of the tram there, just before the season ended, and then just a few of the pictures of the Lightpool Festival as well, which was awesome. It's a good reflection picture. The bottom right corner is the Tower Ballroom, I think it is, because that's one of the places that I want to get into this year and sort of like film, because these sort of places like fascinate me, just how well and the interior and stuff that has been done. I read a post last night that said that the ballroom floor has undergone a renovation, and the floor itself has had 100 layers of lacquer on it, so they've removed the lacquer and just redone the whole floor. That's how it used to be. It looks good actually. And then just hear a little bit about Blackpool Pride. I know Blackpool is sometimes a little bit big on that LGBT community, but I know there's a little bit of a section of Blackpool where that sort of stuff resides. And then here we have Waterpark, Blackpool Sandcastle. The fact that they have an autism friendly quiet room is good. They've got a little autism badges as well there, so it does mean that they're autism sort of friendly. So you have the waterfalls and stuff, the Tiki Cabana experience. I've only ever been in the Sandcastle once. That was when I was a kid, and I've never actually been in it since. So, and then here we have a little bit about the Blackpool Zoo, celebrating 50 years. I was thinking about going to the zoo, because I know that you can walk around. It's not, you don't have to just drive through it in a car, although there is that option to do so. But I have been thinking about going to a walk around and filming things. If you know the price is just pop some in the comments below, because I want to sort of get out more and do some outdoor stuff this year. And I can also get a couple of buses, so it's not that difficult to really get to at the end of the day. And then we have a picture of the gorilla there. Nice sunset view from the top of the tower, which looks awesome. A little blue. They must have took ages to get all them lights and stuff up there, especially with all the scaffolding and stuff. That's probably why that was all, when they were restoring the tower, they were putting all the new lights on and stuff on it as well, especially for the Lightpool Festival and the laser show. And then just a bit about the restaurants and the bars and stuff and the eateries that you can go to. And this, obviously, the Christmas by the Sea was a bit of a massive hit this year with people, because that's what people came out for mainly, because it was all happening on the Tower Festival headland. So you had the ice rink, the Christmas cabins, and then the two baubles and the trees there. And obviously you got the tower projection unit, which I loved. I wish they'd have kept it, to be honest with you. I did film a couple of things Christmas by the Sea, especially my Blackpool Christmas vlog, which has nearly 500 views, which is mental. Poppool Baywatch, just keeping the beaches safe, and then this is just about keeping it all green and stuff. I think it's about take your rubbish home with you and stuff like that. And this is the Affinity Fleetwood, which was just called the Freeport. And then you've obviously got all the shops and stuff there. Funnily enough, I didn't know McDonald's was actually part of the Affinity thing, so obviously because it covers a wide range of land. Another great shot of the tower there with the sunrise from Blackpool, and a picture of the sandcastle there. And then this is just a bit about the hotels and stuff like that. And then we've got the moon hole there and the mountain there. And then Mary's Shell, which I've took a couple of pictures of before, and it's been featured in a couple of my vlogs before as well. And then Fleetwood Market. And just a bit about a couple of the hotels and stuff in Blackpool here. Imperial Hotel, which is huge. And then if you watch the Visit Fell Coast, you'd know all about these staycations and stuff. She does mention them often in Blackpool. And then we are coming up to, there it is, Linden Hotel. That looks really nice, lit up at night when it's all got all the blue light shining up the walls and stuff. And then there's a couple of other hotels at the Craigie and Adelaide House. And then Visit Fell Coast. If you ever watch her channel, just make sure to give her a channel. I'm subscribed to her. She does some really good videos, especially in and around Cleveland and Blackpool as well. And then there's just a bit about the Blackpool Transport wide contactless as well, on buses and the trams. And I think this is I thought it's a Primark, no, purple. And then there's the destination guide as well, which I won't be filling in because it'll just ruin the brochure. So yeah, that is the end of the brochure. Obviously, Shirley Bassett or whatever, Shirley Ballas, I think it is. She was called. Turned on the lights last year. So you've got her, Ed Sheeran, Ella Henderson, Gary Barlow. Is that Diversity? I think, I'm not too sure, but I don't know who the other two people are. And that is the end of this sort of look through brochure. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, give me a like. Subscribe for more sort of outdoor videos and stuff. Now I've got this brochure, I can just start planning my year of events and stuff that I want to go to and just get out a little bit more rather than being stuck in the house. But yeah, I'm gonna head off now and get my tea sorted. I shall see you all in my next video.